I actually could use this opportunity to gift them more. Which colony are you from? Hold on. No, we're good. We're good. And we're having a solar flare, which means that all the electrical devices are down and out, but it's winter, so it's not the worst. Proposed is coming in. Where did that ally go? There. You. You're from Nation of Trodobo, which is that one. Okay, so I don't know who the trade person was before. I don't know if Lord Grimm. Never do social, that's fine. Can you go back and trade with them? Just for a second, I don't even know. Oh, you can do a 9 social. So do they want to take... Let's overload them. Let's give them some drugs. And I have some like shit stuff that you might be greatly interested in. I know that it's not about the quality. It's about the quantity of shit that I can pile on you to take out of my colony. And to also be gifted to you. So, what have we got? Got good quality. Yeah, you lot up there. We got mostly legendaries. That's right, we got a legendary fucking gun in the colony. I've got to go find that. I do have to go and allocate all the weapons to everybody as well, because there are like 20 odd new people that I need to do that to. And what else we got? Got more poor quality, awful quality. I could give them even more than this, but like I just want to get them up to as close to maximum as possible if I could. What food do animals eat? Because I see animal starvation is on. So the animals that are starving specifically eat vegetarian food. So things like rice, corn, potatoes, any kind of plant type stuff. Like I think they'll eat like the smoke leaf and the psychoids and stuff like that. The other animals eat meat. So things like kibble feeds them, like the cats and stuff will eat kibble. But for the most part, I think that the cats should be okay. Let me offer that. We have a little bit of pemmican, which the cats can eat, and we have no other meat. So... And also, where did that land? Textbooks. Nice. Oh, sweet. Because books also give you research. I forgot about that. Neat. They might love that because I only have one bookshelf, I think. And that counts as recreation as well. It says practical guide to assembly. This gives them skills too. Books give skills. Plants... and Humberto's Odyssey, DLC plug right there. Memoirs of Santiago, whatever. The fabrication, oh, that could be good. Hold on, let me have some of my drink. If I'm not wrong about this, every time they read a textbook, it counts towards overall research, I think, right? Correct me on that if I am wrong, because I have had some books before, and in my Sora game, I didn't research any of these, and I didn't research this one, and I didn't have the specific book to research these things, but we ended up researching them, so, like, that's all my knowledge is on them. And I also need to make those extra bedrooms, too. Let's see. Yeah, so any kind of vegetarian stuff, if it was to spawn down here, that would give us... Where is the mystic spawny thing? Let's chuck this in here. That's not quite going to get all of it. Can I get rid of... Actually, that spot will be blank. I can put it there. There we go. Okay, if I have a spawn beacon thing in here and it's built and stuff, I might have stuff land nearby this. What is that? That's vegetarian lavish meals. So the meals themselves, my people will eat. The animals can still eat them, but generally speaking, my people will eat them first. Like, obviously, like cats and panthers and stuff will like walk past and like nibble on them and stuff. Like the dog will definitely eat them and the wolves and stuff. But like Nichiren is literally just stealing the pack to go like put away and stuff. But they'll probably eat those like first. Oh, they're all going to bed. Nice. Eventually when we can make this warm, they'll be more comfortable as well. But, well, Nuke Dragon's out here. There's a raccoon sleeping on it. Hang on a second. I want that. I need to send that to Triantha later. I think he'll get a giggle out of that because Triantha is our Chaos Senpai. He's our raccoony, like it's all in fun, but he's like our raccoony like Lord and Savior and shit. So yeah, I think he'll enjoy knowing that he was scurrying around on the meals before anybody got a chance to eat them. I think that will just make him happy. I don't even know. Like, is that? Yeah, it's a male raccoon. It's 100% Triantha. So where did that just go? Kibble. Okay, so the 750 kibble is gonna feed the crap out of the cats, which is good. And I will get building on these buildings down here as soon as I can. I'm kind of glad that I really did like allocate all this extra space down here because we kind of need it. We sort of need it for the rest of the colony. And also I was able to move like this inside, which this is oversized for them, realistically. They don't need that. But I still make it that big for them anyway because it's more like habitual at this point. I'm gonna have some of my coffee too. Hold on. I gotta try the best not to, I gotta try not to clear my throat. Not just for like the, ambience and stuff. But usually when my voice goes to crap and I get the sensation that I want to clear my throat, it's actually the vocal cords swelling. And so clearing them actually makes it worse. So I have to not do that. Immediately just do that. Oh my god, I'm sorry. This is why I added in like the penalty, the ability to like silence me and shit. So yeah, it's fine. Alright, and that gives them bedrooms. And if we can just, before they even finish making it, might as well get it fully designed up for them. It's on that one. That way we can just put in the dozen or so more beds. Oops. That ain't right. That is not right. Hold on. I think maybe that's right. No, that ain't right. That goes, that's right. There we go. I knew something was wrong with that. Cool. Okay. So that should be like, what, 12 more bedrooms? So if that's 12, this will be, what, fucking 18, and then what, 24? That should count for the amount of people that we had join, hopefully. I think I was doing this in a reverse square thing. Also, this is going to lose a lot of the crop area in here. And you're going to hear like crop plants are dying because of cold, because I think they're trying to plant them. And I was trying to harvest them and stuff. So let's get rid of that zone. I don't know if I want that to still be potatoes. I think this is still in like the really plush area. It is. I do want this eventually here, but I feel like it's not right now, which means I've got to make another area for them. So I don't want that to be that far out. That's fine. As long as I can get this through a section here. The hell was that? Alright, that's not clean or perfect or whatever, but it's like a bunch of miscellaneous. We got 100 kibbles just outside of the area too. I also think that that might have eaten those. I don't think it's eaten all of them, but I'm just saying. And 100 hays. Now, if I said, do not put hay grass or kibble in here or on these hay grass or kibble, theoretically, they should force them to come into here. Kibble and hay grass. Okay. There's a good chance that all the kibble and all the hay grass should get moved down. No, honey, where are you going with that? No, 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 no. Are they not all linked? No, no, no. All these need to be linked. Fuck's sake. I hate trying to link up these fucking things. This is what's going on. Fuck. Hold on. I need to get all the shelves. I also see chem fuel in here, which is a bit of a danger noodle thing. I will find out what dropped in just a hot second. I need these to be uniform. I need them to unlink, link, and I don't know which one took what then, but I guess it's everything except for rotted and everything except for kibble and hay grass. Go ham. Oh yeah, no fertile eggs. None of that shit in here. Theoretically, it shouldn't put it on the floor, but I do have these extra ones that are not allowing it, and these ones which aren't allowing it. And schematics. Oh wait, what do schematics do? I think they're the things that like teach us shit, aren't they? Oh, my colonist's gonna fucking love this. We got generators, rifles. There's a masterwork one of that. Drug production. Hang on a second. Drug production level 2. This is, what does it do? Play documents. Many spent live. What? Sky Rippers of Vina. Knowledge of drug production was common. Using this knowledge has worked in a chemist has slipped into peddling illegal drugs on the side. Okay, I guess that's going to be fun shit. Study in prosthesis, maybe medical. Novel, vital signs. I think that's a different... Oh, I clicked on it twice. Watermill, autocannon turrets, miniguns. I don't think I've done that. And high-tech fabrication, which I may have done. Either way... Hey, Bubba, what you up to? What are you doing? Where is my... There's the bookshelves. I should probably put that more in a recreational area, but I know it works for this stuff too.
Cheese. Cheese
indeed. I find it funny that because of where I put that at the moment, you're technically slapping Viking with cheese. I realized it yesterday when I went to move it, and I'm like, no, wait a minute. This is kind of funny. You're getting like 2 slaps for 1 cheese, you know? You're getting both Viking and me. It's great. I will hydrate, Bubba. And get me to finish my coffee at this rate. But yeah, the animals definitely will eat like anything I can harvest, essentially, like, you know, rice and crap like that. I just don't have anything I can harvest at the moment because it's snowing, which makes me think I do probably need hydroponics, which I could put in here for the time being. It would perpetuate us like forwards. I'll just get rid of all the lights. Rid of that. I guess this is going to stay for a little bit longer. It's fine if the ground goes. I probably want to move these over. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm doing alright, Bubba. I didn't have the most sleep today, but I'm feeling a lot more peppy now that I've been awake for a few hours and stuff. And I'm doing a Billathon event, so you got even more hours this week to potentially catch me because I'm streaming all 5 days instead of the 4. And I'm, what do you call it? I'm also doing the 8 hours, so you get extra long streams and stuff. So yeah, it's good. Let me move that out of there and let me get rid of that. I might need a heater in here, but I'll figure it out. I also haven't super dabbled with the sun lamp and hydroponics stuff. I think I gotta move it down by like 1. It should sort of fit in here. I could technically just put it there. It's kind of off by a bit, but this is okay. It's not gonna fit in here perfectly by the look of it, and I hate that, but that's fine. I'll put that there and we'll get some hydroponics. But yeah, I got myself a coffee and I snacked on a, what do you call it, like a protein bar before, and the protein bar was terrible, but it's fine. It actually wasn't that bad. It did taste like strawberries and shit while I was eating it, like a strawberry powder, but then it got bad. I don't know if I can get as many as I want in here. It's going to be a little cramped. I might, if I move that out of here, I might be able to put one more this way, but it's really one which way, isn't it? You know? So if I can move these two over, I could maybe get one more in here, or I could potentially put it like that, and that's horrible. I could put one down the bottom. Yeah, let's make this thing look disgusting. Let's do that. Let's be that person. I'm actually like genuinely enjoying like how weird this is, like how unusual this colony is, because there's this. I really didn't want you to move that one, mate. There's so many things in here that's just so ridiculous. I also don't know if I can put the lights everywhere I want. I can put one there, I could put that there. I could probably put this in the doorway, but I don't think they're going to be able to. These two aren't going to be able to stand upwards there. I don't want the light bulb in there. Get rid of you two. And I'll put one there, then we can go up like that. I could probably center that, that'll be fine, which means I should probably center this thing. You know, this shit also needs steel, I just realized. I don't do hydroponics very often. So I'm like, oh yeah, this is a great idea. I'll just make a heap of hydroponics. They require steel. Yeah. Yeah, very smart. Anyway, I need to also put a heater in there. And I don't feel like going looking for the design, so let's slap that there. Realistically, we'll probably just move it up by one, and we'll have a light. And Alex, can you just fucking move this shit for me, mate? Thanks. I don't want you to remove the floor. Nuke, I'll get your cheeks in here too. No, I don't want to remove the floor. I just want to move the... Oh no, Nuke's... doesn't matter. Other Nuke's already in here doing stuff. The efficiency of this is kind of funny. Move that crap over. So we're going to have 2 fire foam poppers. We're going to have 1 heater. We're going to have a light. If I didn't have the light where I put it, I could fit technically 1 more in here, which is kind of interesting because I could technically put a light on the corners and it would probably reach... I could reach it like overlapping to 2, I think. No, it would miss the 2 corner squares. Okay, this is probably the most efficient for the moment. If I can get that up and running and planted and working, then we can have food in winter growing, because we obviously can't with the snow. Although, speaking of the snow, I need to check on the roof situation here, because once these are built, we will get our ass in here. I cannot build over popularity. Well, the tree is coming out and a cat is just wandering past it, so, you know, is it really a problem? I don't think so. Not really. Alright, we make that shit. This will be fine. This can stay here for the moment. We can ignore this so it is clearer to see. I do think that those are covered. I think the ground is orange. I don't want the roof here, I guess. Technically, I guess they didn't do it to the edge, did they? Hold on. Do that to there, I think. And then do this to here. It's like 3. I want you to do those little corner bits, which means, yeah, they didn't do that little bit, but they did the other bit behind it. What the shit? I don't need the wall to have that. I do need to have at least 3 for it to be equal to it. And I thought they closed in this. I don't really want this to be enclosed. Like, it's not a problem. Because this is like a shit corner. I expect like crap to drop in there. Let's remove that. Is there anything else out here? Geothermals are warm. They're warm. We've still got the ground to pull up. How are we going with the animals? Still haven't got those timber wolves yet. Let's hunt everything else that's out here for some meat, including the raccoons. I might actually just take in that one raccoon. That one raccoon that ate the stuff. Hold on. Cat's out here like... Oh, look, there's also a cat. Okay. We got cat inception going on here. We got cat and cat. This is just somebody that's walking through the colony, but I was like, oh, we have a cat over here. Anyway, we got cat and Keelon. So, we're still working on this. I think we might have run out of blocks, but we can make more, which, speaking of, did they end up making that bench? Maybe. We made the bench. Let's make more marble blocks. Let's make that shit forever if we have it available. Alternatively, let's make slate blocks until we have at least a surplus of 100, and let's turn on, that one is available, which means they are doing as much marble as possible. Yeah, we've got 22 marble left, and then we've got slate chunks, but what I want them to do is I want them to alternate that, preferably. Now, let's go find out who doesn't have a gun or a weapon or something. You're pacifist. Hold on, you. Those two can technically have. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna give them a weapon. I know you guys can't do jack shit with your little weapons and stuff. Also, there's one of the statues. So, yeah, I guess we still have statues here, or they're making them. They might be making them. Which reminds me, can somebody remind me in like 2 or 3 minutes just to like turn off the art bench from using the slate blocks, because they're going to use those blocks. I don't want you to have a good weapon. I just want you to have a weapon. You can have the great bow. Fuck yeah. And when you're done reading the fundamentals of watermill generators, you can come up here and maybe consider a regular bow. You have a gun. A weapon, you got a weapon, you got a weapon. Sorry about the scooching around everywhere. It's okay to look away for like a hot second while I do that. Go and get yourself a gun. You're a pacifist. I don't usually go quite as quick as this, but I'm also trying to find everybody so they've got a weapon too quickly, because I think, where are we on the list? We're about into the new ones. I think these are all the new Alex and Nukes. So, oh, you're carrying a bunny. I just saw like the bunny symbol. I'm like, oh, that's cute, you know? Anyway, I guess you either have a weapon or stole that from a cat, because otherwise, how did you hunt that? You can have the aqua. You need a weapon. I know you're going off to bed, but I don't even think you have a bed yet, so... Where is your bed? Where is your bed? No. Where is a gun for you? Because we have guns. I hate shelves so much. Wait, that's a good point. There's other shelves. Yeah, this is where our shit went. You'll be unhappy with that, okay. Have the fucking gold gladius. Enjoy your gold stabby thing, Alex. You also want melee, but you've got like more shooting in you. Let's see. You could also go for... You could go for melee too. There is a normal gladius here. And there is... We need another gun. You're not getting the legendary, mate. You can have maybe the EMP grenades? I didn't know we had those. What? Those are for couples, mate. I love that, like, what appears to be perhaps... Oh, no. It's contestable. I was going to say perhaps the oldest dude in the colony, and then Lord Grimm's just sitting there, and I'm like, hang on a ticket. He may not be the oldest. And this guy's out here just trying to catch hypothermia, honestly. You know how it is. Just go... Nobody actually go and sleep in the snow. But you know how it is. We have a couple of people that might need more shield belts, maybe. But we should be able to make those... Well... I need to start mining the... I'll need to get steel to be able to mine it. I might give you a gun. Honestly, I don't want to give you a good gun. I proceeds to give good gun. Anyway. Where was that little legendary? Cause you're a 9. There it is. You will probably do amazing things with that, perhaps. I don't know. Nothing good in there. There is still bowler hats around the colony, and I forgot that we had them. I thought I sold them. Unless my people are still making them. They should not be making them. I only have one bench. I don't want you to have an awful gun. You can have normal. Hold on. that one's normal. That's good, that one's taken. Okay, you can have the normal chain gun. And you also require a gun, so you can have the bolt action. Some of these people go do hunting. That is a look. I like that. That's a bright pink cap and possibly a blue mustache, handlebar mustache. That's a impressive fit. Like, I'm not ripping on it. I'm like, that's genuinely something pretty awesome. I need to find a gun for you. There we go. You can have the revolver. I love what RimWorld does with colonists and fashion. I really do. I especially love, like, you know, when you get a colonist come into, you know, your town or whatever, and you're like, oh, they have like vibrant hair or something. More times than not, I will try to steal somebody if they have vibrant hair. It's the kind of like look and feel that I just want in my colony, is just like a proper color, you know, just, I don't know, a little personality walking around, something like that. I also have like a lot of good guns for you guys too. It looks like I might almost have enough guns or weapons for everyone. I'll give you the, no, not the little knife. Little knife is not great. I saw there was a second breach axe. I made a lot of breach axes because oh man, I had the urge to save then after doing that. I'm like, I can't save. And when I go back to playing my usual colony, I'm gonna have to remember to save a heap. In a high mood. That's fine. You're 79. How's Lord Grim? 71. Okay. They were actually the eldest person in the colony is like using one of the double beds. So I guess that's fine. Let's get the rest of this flooring in here. I'm also going to have to figure out how to make the cheese pattern in this thing. I could, hold on a second. I could make it like I was going to say like a crumpety thing, but I'm like, how is it a crumpet? Anyway, I love how my brain works sometimes. No, we need no flooring inside this. I do want the flooring outside to get flattened, but it will have to wait. I also realized I cancelled the door that needs to get made. There we go. Okay. Hey, Phoenix. Phoenix is murmuring from the depths of the floor. He wants the heater on. I can't turn the heater on. It's not that cold tonight. But he has murmured about it. He's standing next to it because I had it on last night because it was really cold when I started stream. And then I had to turn it off during stream. The room like never cooled back down. We must have got like cloud cover or something outside. And yeah, as a result, it got like horrible. Whoa, mad Megasloth. Some sort of psychic wave has swept over the landscape. Your colonists are okay, but it seems the Megasloths are driven insane. Well, don't we have one of those? That's not ideal. I don't know if that applies to our Megasloth. I've never had this happen before. This one seems to be okay. Okay, our ones are fine. It's just everybody else's. I also forgot that I had a prisoner, to be honest. So I do think it's got to come around, but Nitshuan's up here in a bad spot, and you guys are in a bad spot. Okay. I think I could probably only grab like part of the colony, and you guys can go stand up there and try to help, and you run for your fucking life. And you lot, maybe if you've got a weapon, kind of space out, and we'll send up some people up here. Not like that, maybe more like that. By the time they get out there, it's going to take a while. I need like doors on the top half of this too. Oh shit, there's also ones over here. Hold on. Maybe come stand along there a bit. Because I think it's going for this one. By the time I don't think it can go around that. I trust that this group should be fine. I am more worried about this scenario. Mate, just keep running. Keep running. You lot, attack it. All of you guys, go for it. I'm not loving the fact that everybody ran in there. Off yous go. Nuke Dragon is hurt, but otherwise fine. And this group just Nuke apparently fucking tanked it. So it's fine. All right, and we should go and cull them after the fact, which should actually wipe out basically all the animals on this map except for the 2 timber wolves, which kind of do look like they want to leave. I don't think they want meat, which, by the way, I can't actually tame them without meat, but I have got a little bit. If all the wildlife's going, how are we going for animals? Animals look like they are doing otherwise okay. The raccoon, oh, we did get the raccoon. Okay. Guess it can be unrestricted. I don't really know what to do with a raccoon, but we have one. I will try to kill it probably 2 or 3 more times. I can guarantee you that. Yeah, we got some cleaning and we got some healing. Nice. So anybody that's got like whatever their wounds are, when the healing one happens, like, I don't know if you have to apply it to everybody, but generally speaking, what it does is it kind of like heals everybody back a step. So if somebody's going to die, one of the things that they're bleeding with won't be. Hold on, I'll explain it better in a second. So I can't let myself die. Yeah. Rocket launcher, auto. Somebody's reading the auto cannon. Somebody's reading the tube TV water thing.